But the whole thing is a lie. If you were to assemble a list, a hierarchy of concerns, of problems this country faces, where would white supremacy be on the list? Right up there with Russia, probably. It's actually not a real problem in America. The combined membership of every white supremacist organization in this country, would they be able to fit inside a college football stadium? I mean, seriously. This is a country where the average person is getting poorer, where the suicide rate is spiking. White supremacy, that's the problem. This is a hoax. Just like the Russia hoax. It's a conspiracy theory used to divide the country and keep a hold on power. That's exactly what's going on.
This isn't a joke. There's naked pictures of me all over the internet. Like what you see? I hope you do, because there's plenty more where that came from. What is going on? Who's jacking off to this? It's not me. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's your family.
Iraq is a crappy place filled with a bunch of, semi-literate primitive monkeys. But I just have zero sympathy for them or their culture, a culture where people just don't use toilet paper or forks.
Could you salvage Iraq at this point?
I don't, it's beyond our control. I mean, if somehow the Iraqis decided to behave like human beings or something. Like, if you are really heavily into Islam, I'm sorry, I don't care for you that much. And I don't care what that sounds like. You can call me a racist. You can call me whatever the fuck you want.
And at this juncture, you could say that and not catch a lot of shit for it.
You certainly could. I'd vote for you if you said that. White men have, they've contributed some, I would say, like creating civilization and stuff. I think they've done a pretty, I don't know, whatever.
Obama would kick your ass playing basketball.
Yeah, of course he would. Basketball, come on.
He's black, say it. He's a real brother. Hey, do you think
I don't know how black he is. How is he black, for one thing? He has one white parent, one black parent.
Well,
so that makes him, why isn't he white?
Someone who did call you out before, and I'm very interested in, what exactly his next move is Tucker Carlson.
Oh, yeah. Did you see he recently said with Candace Owens that he was getting paid to, hate on me or something?
No.
He did an interview with Candace Owens, and Candace Owens was defending me. Candace Owens was like, I don't agree with anything Taylor says, but at least she's not performative. She actually believes the stuff that she believes. And Tucker was like, yeah, I can't remember what he said, but he was basically he said I got paid. I need to make a video about it. I have the clip saved on my computer. He's like, I basically got paid to attack her on Fox News. And I was like, he better not be trying to do a 180 because no.
Okay, let me get this question out. So what I am seeing, first off, I think Tucker Carlson platforming white supremacists on his show is pretty obvious. I think he is a white supremacist. I think his stances on Gaza, and I say this as an anti-Zionist Jew, I do not think he's coming from a good place. I think it is driven out of his hatred towards Jewish people because of the people that he platforms and likes, but also, why do you think he is becoming somewhat popular with left-wing people? And do you think he's potentially, I'm not saying it, it's been a talking point, do you think he's potentially setting himself up for a presidential run?
Oh, he's not going to become president.
Presidential run. I didn't say he'd win.
Yeah. Imagine he does, and then they're going to play this clip endlessly on Fox.
At least I'll get credit. No,
yeah.
I'm kidding.
No, maybe he'll run, but he's just a clout chaser too. He's just out for, he's building his brand. I don't think he would, I don't know. I do think that he is very smartly positioning himself as anti-establishment because that's what plays well online. And I think he's another one that speaks this fake language of populism. And so he's able to attract people on the left because, again, he's saying these sort of populist things. And as you mentioned, he is against the war, which it frustrates me because if the Democrats would just simply not be so beholden to Israel and defending a genocide, they wouldn't be losing people to Tucker Carlson, they wouldn't be whatever. But yeah, it's not coming from a good place. And he's a bigot at the end of the day. And I just think he's a liar. That's the other thing. It's the stuff that he said about me specifically, I'm like, well, you're just lying. You're just making things up about me. My favorite thing was when he said I was some huge Biden He would always say I was like defending the Biden administration. I'm like, I hate Joe Biden more than you do, probably.
Right.
What?
That's the thing that they never understand is like, oh, look at this Kamala show. It's like, no, I
Yeah.
actually despise her. She's just not Donald Trump.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I do think you're right, though, that he's like attempting this weird pivot. He's trying to pivot.
Yeah, I just don't really understand like the love for Tucker Carlson. I've seen way too much. Like, are you really gonna you could agree with him on certain policy positions? Like even I don't know, for example, even though he sold out in the end, like Thomas Massey had the right idea for a little bit on the BBB. You would agree with that person until they go back on their word and fuck you over and fuck over your community. But what I cannot ever appreciate is his, as you said, bigotry, and specifically what he said about, let's say, Colin Kaepernick, LeBron James, what he said about Iraqis. Like, this is the point of no return for me personally.
Oh, yeah.
That
He
you're looking at
defended the
someone
Iraq war. Didn't he defend the Iraq war?
yeah, I thought he did. Yeah,
So why are we even listening to this person?
I don't know.
First of all, everyone that defended the Iraq war should not have a platform. And the fact that so many mainstream media people like kind of did defend the Iraq war and like now still have a platform, it's very depressing because it makes me worry that like the people defending the Gaza genocide will still have a media. I mean, hopefully we won't have mainstream media by then. Like hopefully mainstream media will be like mostly gone in 10 years. But it is concerning that there are so many Iraq war defenders
Yes.
still out there.